Japan has opened up at last. Now, visitors from the majority of nations can enter Japan without first requesting a visa. Today we will be revealing the truth behind Japan Travel Update. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to our channel. Independent, visa-free travel resumed on October 11th. Currently, people of 68 different countries can visit Japan without a visa. Below is a list of nations where travelers can enter without a visa. Citizens of such countries will automatically receive a 90-day tourist visa upon arrival in Japan without having to apply in advance. Note that there are few exceptions which are listed on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs site. It might still be necessary to get a negative COVID test within 72 hours of your journey to Japan. It's time to begin planning your trip now that Japan is open. In reality, you should move swiftly since it will take some time before we reach the packed conditions of 2019, even though crowds will eventually return. The yen is also now close to multi-decade lows. As a result, you'll be able to have the house practically to yourself and everything will seem extremely reasonable. What you need to do now. If you're considering a trip to Japan, there are a few things you should take care of right now. Due to the popularity of Japan, booking travel and accommodations should be your top priorities. In Japan, fall and winter are peak tourism seasons. We are aware that many tourists from various nations long to travel to Japan. Currently, if you're thinking about visiting Japan, our recommendation is to plan your vacation for no later than November 2022. We believe that the Koyo, autumn leaf, season, which lasts from mid-November through December, is a good bet. It's simply a great time to visit Japan at that moment, and perhaps by then the country will embrace independent travelers. Do you need to be vaccinated to enter Japan? Japan has adopted a color-coded system that divides countries into blue, yellow, and red categories. Blue Nation visitors do not need to show proof of their COVID vaccination. Hence, they are not needed to have it in order to enter Japan, but they do have to have a negative COVID test before flying to Japan. Additionally, upon arrival in Japan, tourists from blue countries are not subject to quarantine or testing. Currently, the blue countries include the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, France, Germany, the Netherlands, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. For further details about COVID immunization and Japan, visit our Japan COVID vaccine and testing page. Is a COVID test required for entry into Japan? If you are triple vaccinated, you do not need proof of a negative COVID test conducted within 72 hours of departing for Japan. All others must offer this proof. However, if a child under the age of 18 is traveling with their parents, this is the policy. Flights to Japan currently operating. While most flights land in Tokyo, Narita or Haneda, certain planes also travel to Kansai, Osaka, Kyoto. The majority of flights in this region happen infrequently. The top 5 places to visit in Japan will be the subject of the conversation that follows. 5. Nara. In Japan's first permanent capital, there is a bronze statue of Buddha called the Great Buddha that stands more than 50 feet tall. The Todaiji Temple in Nara, the largest wooden building in the world, is home to this amazing national treasure. While visiting the temple grounds, see the ornate Kasuga Taisha Shrine and the deer-filled Nara Park. You should also schedule a trip to Yakushiji Temple, one of Nara's 7 great temples. 4. Hiroshima. Hiroshima is connected with memories of the Second World War for many people because it was the location of the first atomic bomb explosion in history in 1945. The Atomic Bomb Dome, the Children's Peace Monument, and the Peace Memorial Park are just a few of the memorials and monuments in Hiroshima that have earned UNESCO accreditation as cities of peace. Additionally, the city is very stunning. Visitors can wander around Shukian Garden, study the exhibits at the Hiroshima City Museum of Contemporary Art, or visit Sandankyo Gorge to hike or take a boat past its breathtaking waterfalls, caves, and coves. 3. Osaka. The food alone makes the trek to this port city, which is about 35 miles southwest of Kyoto, worthwhile. One of the most well-known dishes in this city is the wonderful okonomiyaki, which is made with batter, cabbage, your choice of meat, and other toppings. The name okonomiyaki translates from Japanese to grilled how you like it. After filling up on the delectable local cuisine, explore the glamorous Dotonbori neighborhood, see the 16th century Osaka Castle, or check out more up-to-date sites like Universal Studios Japan and the Osaka Aquarium KAYAK. 2. Tokyo. A sensory extravaganza is this city. Neighborhoods like Ginza and Akihabara are teeming with flashing lights and opulent shopping, while Meiji Shrine and the Imperial Palace provide an insight into Japan's colorful history. One of the many green spaces that provide a break from the hectic concrete jungle is Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. Because Tokyo has the most Michelin-starred restaurants of any city in the world, it is frequently regarded as one of the world's finest gourmet cities. 1. Kyoto. For people who wish to learn about Japanese history and culture, Kyoto is the finest place to go. Kyoto, which is conveniently located on the archipelago, has long been considered to be the center of Japanese culture. There are astonishingly 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites among the more than 1,000 Buddhist temples and more than 400 Shinto shrines that may be located here. You may stroll through geisha areas like Gion and Mayagawacho, take in the old wooden architecture, and stop at traditional tea houses before exploring more modern attractions like the Kyoto Aquarium. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.